It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Texas Longhorns offense will go on the attack first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown.
There he goes! They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Looking to throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Poole. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. So much change of direction. He's down to the 23. And the Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed behind the line, it's sacked. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And the Longhorns come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Unloads quickly. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Trying to bowl his way in. Touchdown, Texas! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Pittsburgh's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Here's a heat. Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Pitt right back to the line. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season, or the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it set up on the outside. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Might as well give it to him again. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Pitt pushing the base.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're just continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They're working that left side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is good. This is now a 7-point game.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll return it. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This drive will open from the 15. The give to the tailback. Shakes off the defender. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. And the Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds his man. It's Otis. At the 35, he's loose. He's loose. The 20. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
There's usually two different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Illinois went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Illini ever do that? Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Panthers will hustle to the line.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. Wants to go up top. Got his man. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. And the Panthers are marching down the field.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David. Only breaks into the open. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Hit right back to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your play.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
A strike downfield. It's up. Touchdown, Longhorn. He got a step and just dusted the field. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jess. Hits the afterburners. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Pitt pushing the pace. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. Firing to the right, complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. He'll try to pop the draw. Got enough for the 1st. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Back to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Complete to start this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll try the right side. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After losing yardage on those last two runs, you know they've got to throw it here on 3rd and 15. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. Touchdown, Texas! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Michigan State has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Sparty's run out. But this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Spartan Stadium. They're up by 10 over Penn State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. The only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Hit right back to the line.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. On target over the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. To the air on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers! A great catch and run for 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
They knocked through the extra point, but they still trail 31-13. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's cool. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the 1st half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Nestled missile just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And the Panthers are facing 3rd and inches. Surging forward on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my...
There he goes! Running inside the 20. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and dialed up.
This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Panthers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. And number 3 is coming soon.
On to attempt the try. Right down the middle. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cradles it at the 35. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Texas offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it at the punt. Turning it on! Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got the back in the middle.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage. And one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll give it to the back. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls in.
There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown Longhorns! And the beatdown has ensued. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard, 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
I'm bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field. We're right, and the play will stand. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Texas Tech endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Lubbock, and the Red Raiders came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Get it out on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his big tight end. Breaks into the open. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Right on the money. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Some misdirection with the counter. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll go to the sneak. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll leave it with the lone back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? To give to the back. brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Give to the running back.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. He shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes. And he's right at 99 yards, and the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark, and when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets it out quickly. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. A little release to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. That is no good. And guys, this will stay a 24-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's loose on the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
Here comes the two-point try. He'll set up to throw. He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day. Second down, they'll go to the air. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He's in open space downfield. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. The Panthers in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. A lot of urgency for this offense. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to...
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Pitt!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. He's into the end zone, and we've got a 1-possession game in the 4th quarter. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Running to Green. A really productive run gets it up to the 31-yard line before he goes out of bounds. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Slithers into space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's cool. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's cool. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. They are going back to the ground. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Might be changing the route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking deep down the right side. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Huge play by this defense. This game had an opportunity to get very, very interesting. They step up, make the big play, make this a 2-possession game now with that safety and getting the football back.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. From the gun, give on the inside. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. Pulls it and fires to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Hauls it in. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the 1st down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Snags it over the middle. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.